Hi, I'm Blake Merwin, and these are the 3 things you need to know this week. Number 1, food. You ever notice that a lot of formational moments in our lives involve food? First dates, weddings, retirement parties, midnight runs to Taco Bell in college? Because we believe that real life happens around food, a few years ago we launched a whole new campus in Tacoma around dinner tables. This worshiping community looked a little different than our typical church service. We gathered around a meal and had conversations about Jesus. It was dinner church, and we called it Tables of Grace. It was going along well enough that right before the pandemic, we were planning on launching a second Tables of Grace, but in Bremerton. Unfortunately, Tables of Grace became a casualty of the pandemic. But for the last 3.5 years, because of a connection to our Bremerton campus, we have still been planning and praying about launching a Tables of Grace in Bremerton, and we're ready to get that rolling again. On October 10th, we are hosting a gathering for anyone interested in partnering with us at Tables of Grace Bremerton. Listen to what Courtney Sweeney has to say about her experience on the Tables of Grace team back in 2019 and why she's excited to continue with this new opportunity now.
Yeah, one of the most fantastic moments of Tables of Grace Tacoma when I was volunteering there was the fact that we got to connect with college students from UW Tacoma. That's someone that's close to my age group, so it was nice to be able to talk about Jesus in a way that was casual with those students and feel like I had a real genuine connection with them. With Bremerton Tables of Grace, I'm super excited to just be serving a new community of people and figure out the needs of that community so that we can best serve them. Not only that meal, but everything in between, from Jesus' love to the food, so that people can be fulfilled in all ways, shape, and form.
Thanks, Courtney. If you'd like to join Courtney and others on the Tables of Grace Bremerton team, you're invited to dinner at Central Campus on October 10th at 6 p.m. You can find out more info about Tables of Grace and this info gathering at harborcov.church/Tables of Grace. Number 2, fall service opportunities. Leaves are falling and the temps are getting colder. This new season brings 2 opportunities to serve our community. The first is donating warm clothes. While some of us have boots to match our puffy jackets, beanies, and pumpkin spice lattes, people in our community are struggling to provide basic winter gear for their kids. So we are collecting winter jackets, leggings, sweatpants, and sweatshirts, sizes 5 to 14 for elementary school kids in our district whose families could use the extra help. So head to Costco, Target, Kohl's, or wherever you can to get new winter clothes and bring them to church. There will be bins in the gathering place for the next few weeks where you can drop off your donations, or you can bring them by the church office during the week. The second is a work day at Camp Stand By Me on October 15th from 12:30 to 3:30. Camp Stand By Me is a camp for children and adults with disabilities, and we have a long-standing relationship with maintaining their grounds, so campers can have a barrier-free environment to experience camp. We're looking to coordinate a group of about 30 people to help garden, prune, and trim back growth. What wonderful opportunities we have before us to love our community. Thanks in advance for partnering with us. Number 3, fun fact. Captain Crunch's full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch. He captains a ship called the Guppy and was born on Crunch Island, a magical island off the coast of Ohio and in the Sea of Milk. Look it up. And those are the 3 things you need to know this week. If you have any questions, visit harborcov.church.